Yes, I'm back for another part of this What If I Was Naruto. This is part 5. Yes, no one decided to what I should give Blood was his nature affinity, so I've decided to give him 3. Now let's jump in and drop the intro. So we resume where we ended off last with them training. We jumped 2 days, and after Sasuke and Naruto have been given their chakra affinities, they've been practicing, and Naruto has learned a little wind ninjutsu, wind clone, and Sasuke was improved his fireball jutsu, and they've both, done what they were. Naruto can chop a leaf in 5 seconds, and also Sasuke pulled both lightning and fire chakra in the tree. But for the first couple of 2 days, Blood has been training with his sword and also in taijutsu. Their team is the biggest one, don't forget, have 4 members. Blood lands on the floor while the others are eating lunch and pulls out the litmus paper. Gashi, I'm ready now, said Blood. Blood poured his chakra into the litmus paper, and it tore, and on one side wrinkled, and the other side turned into ash. Kakashi stood up, shocked. Wow. Blood, you have 3 affinities. It is rare to have 2, but you have 3. And now my team is very, very all powerful. I have a wind chakra user, a fire and lightning, a lightning, fire, and wind, and also Sakura Haruno. So for the next 5 days, the boys just train with their chakra affinities, and also Naruto's taught him the Shadow Clone, so they've had Shadow Clone helping out on the bridge. Blood decided today's the day they should head to the bridge, and the boys just sit there. Well, not sit there, they're helping Tazuna, and the only 2 other builders there, and then the mist formed around them. He's back. I thought he died. Where are you, Zabuza? Asked Blood. And then Zabuza appeared next to Kakashi, and they started fighting. Naruto, I don't know what to do, said Sasuke. Naruto, you and Sasuke go fight Haku if he appears. Who? No. Stop it. I messed up. Haku hasn't appeared yet. And then out of nowhere, a random person appears, and they start attacking Tazuna. Sasuke, Naruto, take Tazuna and defeat the enemy, said Blood. Blood unsheathed his sword and went up and helped Kakashi. He jumped into Naruto and Sasuke. Help him! Fireball jutsu! Going blow for blow against the random person. Naruto roundhouse kicks the person into Sasuke's fireball, and Ice Storm! Shouted the random enemy, and she covered herself in ice. She built the ice prism, and all around them there were mirrors, and this enemy. What is your name? Asked Naruto. My name is Haku, and I will serve to protect my master Zabuza. The Senbons and all that were chucked at Naruto. He was too busy trying to figure a way out, even though he's dumbass, we all know. Sasuke jumped in front of him to protect him, but Naruto pushed Sasuke out the way, saved the Sharingan user, and Naruto got brutally stabbed. He had sin bones everywhere around him, and this helped Sasuke unlock his second Tamori. He charged at Haku, who just chucked 2 Senbons at Sasuke. Well, not 2, about 10 at the back of his neck. And he fell over and hit his head. Naruto saw this. A rage within him, a deep burning sensation within him erupted. We jumped to Naruto's mindscape. Ah, Naruto! I am the great Nine Tails, Kuruma. Help me, and I will help you defeat this enemy Haku to get your revenge on your friend, said Kuruma. I don't want your help. I can defeat him on my own, said Naruto. Can you? Because at this rate your friends are all gonna die because you're a weak bastard. Dumbass who doesn't know anything, said Kuruma. Okay, give me whatever power I can take. He needs to die, said Naruto. We jump to Sasuke, his eyes. He's falling down with his eyes. And he saw Naruto emerge with 2 tails and orange chakra. And ripped out the Senbons and started chucking them at every mirror. All the mirrors and the whole ice prison was destroyed. Haku shouted out in despair. Naruto leaped on top of her and started smashing his head in. Zabuza saw this. He kicked Kakashi, hit him in the eye, and dashed to kill Tazuna. Naruto kicked Haku, and he landed on top of Zabuza. Naruto jumped up and used his own form of Gale Palm, or his Gale Palm, and pushed him. We jumped to Blood, who's shocked and started laughing that his teammate did all of this. Kakashi, what is this power? Where can I attain it? Asked Blood. You can't obtain this power unless you have a tailed beast sealed within you, said Kakashi. And to have that, you need a seal master and a tailed beast within you. Well, a tailed beast to be sealed within you, said Blood. Blood's not letting go. He charges at Zabuza, puts his blade in Zabuza's side, who was watching. He was not suspecting this. Naruto reformed his chakra into hand, grabbed Zabuza by the throat, and pulled him tight. And all you heard was a loud crack, and Zabuza fell to the ground. Haku got up and started crying. Blood, with his Sharingan activated, watched as Haku was using her ice bears, and Zabuza, his body was covered in ice. Well, not Zabuza, I mean Blood. Naruto reformed two hands with his Kiwi chakra and squeezed and pushed Haku until all her bones cracked and she bled. Blood came behind Naruto and hit him in the back of the head, and he passed out. Blood and Kakashi turned to see a form of thieves and gangs and mercenaries just standing there. "I've come to destroy you, Tazuna, and your bridge, with all my men, since Zabuza failed me. That was a waste of money. He died to a puny, weak Genny, by the looks of it," shouted the man. "And no, Gato, you can't do this. My village needs it," said Tazuna. "No, I need the money," said Gato. Blood took in action and charged at Gato. Pierced his blade straight into Gato. He may not be the fastest, but they were all witnessed on Tazuna. No one was focusing on Sasuke, on Blood. So he got his attack in and put his sword out. Turned around, put his sword to Gato's throat and slit it. And then he put it in his sheath and walked off and stood next to Kakashi. "Wow. Man, look! A puny Genin killed our leader. That means whoever kills that Genin becomes the new leader," said one of the mercenaries. They all charged at Kakashi and Blood. Swords and blades are raised. They were not prepared for this. They may be ninja, but going up against all of them would be certain death. And to their surprise, all the villagers with makeshift tools and weapons appeared behind them. Sasuke woke up. Tazuna woke him up, and Sasuke stood up with his Tsutomu Sharingan. Stood next to Kakashi and Blood. Naruto stands up, still with his Kuruma's chakra filling him, because he was hit by his own teammate in the back of the head. A massive roar was heard from Naruto. He charged at all of Gato's men, swiping his hand back and left full of chakra. And the ones that, after 5 minutes, the ones that weren't dead, after Naruto passed out, Sasuke, Blood, stabbed through the heart and made sure they were all dead. And then Tazuna stood next to them and thanked them all. And they carried Naruto back to rest. After the bridge was finished, which was another week since everyone was burying all the dead, Kakashi sealed... Well, Blood tried to lift the blade, Zub's blade, but to no effect. Didn't work. So, they all tried, and Kakashi wielded the executioner's blade. He sealed it away just in case they ever came in cause to use it. They all walked back, and once they got to the bridge, Naruto was standing there, next to Tazuna and his team. "So, what are you gonna call this new bridge?" asked Naruto. "This is gonna call it the Great Naruto or Blood Bridge, but I reckon the Great 7 Bridge would be very nice." "The Great 7 Bridge," said Naruto. "Sounds nice. Where'd you get the ideas?" asked Sasuke. "Well, I got the idea after I was saved, and the Land of Waves was saved from Team 7, as you called. And I couldn't call it your joining leader, because it's called Team Kakashi, since she's all helped out very big. It's called Team 7, the Great Seven Bridge, said Tazna as he walked back and waved off the villagers. And Nari ran up to Naruto and hugged him. Naruto patted him on the head and said, "You're welcome. Now go home and be a hero," said Naruto. As his group walked through the bridge, home, nothing happened except the interesting conversations. The first big conversation happened 5 minutes after they left. "So, Naruto, you're the Jinchuriki of the Nine Tails?" asked Blood. "Yes, and that's why everyone in the village hates me, if you didn't know that." "But why are you asking, or stating," asked Naruto. "'Cause I saw the power and strength that Jinchuriki has. You killed all of those men, or tried to at least. I need that power, so I can become the strongest Uchiha ever known to man. And also, save my family's reputation as the greatest Uchihas ever." I think I made it so Blood's kind of related to Madara Uchiha and that, so yeah, that's why he's the greatest and whatnot. Naruto stood there. They all stood there in shock and asked, "What do you mean, your ancestor's reputation, the greatest Uchiha ever?" Said Naruto. "Well, don't you know, I am related to Madara Uchiha." And everyone there was shocked because they remember knowing that Madara is the founder, one of the founders of Konoha, along with Hashirama Senju, and also the one that Hashirama Senju killed at the final valley. "Ah, so that's why you're such a ruthless killer and a prodigy," said Kakashi. "I guess so. But doesn't mean anything, Kakashi. You're not a Uchiha, so don't be waving around that eye like you own it," said Blood. "Oh no, I own this eye. And I'll kill you in an instant," said Kakashi. "So don't get cocky, you little brat." And then the air was tense and a lot of tension between Blood and Kakashi appeared, till they got about halfway. "I'm sorry about the way I acted, Kakashi, but I was emotional bringing up my past. And also, I'm glad you're our sensei with a Sharingan. But it's okay. But don't forget what I said. You may become stronger than me one day, but doesn't mean I won't finish you that day," said Kakashi. "You two are so gloomy and dark and only care about fighting and bloodshed," said Naruto. "Well, you weren't there for the massacre, so you don't know what bloodshed is," said Sasuke. "You guys, just quiet down. My book's getting interesting now. Talk about something that's not as dark and bloody and whatnot," said Kakashi. "Okay, so Kakashi, I heard you got a thing for this girl named Anko," said Naruto. "And that must be why he reads that book, to get some ideas for Anko," said Sasuke cheerfully. "Haha, Sasuke, you like Sakura. Don't get ahead of yourself," said Blood. "Shut up! I don't like anyone. I'm gonna revive my clan, restore it somehow to have it fully prosperous, and also kill a special someone. Don't forget they're my goals," said Sasuke. Yeah. You might need the CRA. Yes, I heard about the CRA and whatnot," said Blood. "What's the CRA?" asked Sasuke. "Well, Sasuke, I'll tell you a little thing about the CRA. Well, you gotta have 4 prosperous wives that love you, not forced, and want to be with you, to have a kid with you. And if you don't, the council, it's a clan restoration act. You do that, and yada yada. You have 4 kids, you get married, and then you settle down. but all four need to actually like you for you. And, you know, you can't force them. And if you don't find anyone before you're 18, you're given 4 wives by the council once you've signed the thing about this. Said Kakashi. So, Bud, you want to join in the CRA? I might see if I can do it, said Sasuke. No, I'm completely and utterly fine, said Blood, who shaved his sword, and now we jump in front. Well, I think I know 4 girls that might want to do the CRA, said Sasuke. Who are they? Yes, oh, you know, only 2. You know, and yeah, you know, and Sakura. That means 4 others. I gotta find in my travels, said Sasuke. You'll find someone. You got a whole fan base, said Sasuke. No, I mean Naruto. Now in this, whatever, yes, he's gonna find 4 eventually, which, yeah. 2 of them may be a little bit old for him, so I'm gonna pull him down a bit. But I don't know, it's for Sasuke. Blood, it's not gonna be shit with anyone, and Naruto's got Hinata in this. And yes, Kakashi's got Anko. And, you know, Sakura is part of the CRA, if she joins. But now I'm going to leave it what if this off just before they reach Konoha. So, peace. Also, yes, before I end this off, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, tell me how I went. Also, give me some what if ideas. I've got one where it's kind of where Obito's back, and yeah, and he becomes Hokage, and there's some other things about it. I'm thinking about doing that one. One kind of like the Two Swords or Twin Swords fanfic, and Son of Sanin fanfic, something along those. Like, I'm not gonna be them, but I'm gonna be like, just the idea gives me off. Might do Kakashi adopted Naruto. And today's Thursday. Yep, tomorrow's Friday, so I'm gonna upload What If You Had an Ancient Beast Part 2. And I might do Part 3 as well tomorrow, but I gotta write the scripts for that. For the Katsuki one. I'm gonna upload some more of that today, 2, maybe 3 videos to catch up with the past couple of days I haven't been active. Yes, I know, I'm shit, whatever. Also, yay. 2 more of these will come out, so this is 2, yesterday I did 2, which is 6, so I need to get out 2 of these today, 2 of the Warrior Katsuki one, and another one of this, so yeah, maybe 5, 6 more videos after this will get posted today if I have time. If not, I'm gonna, premiere them, like, early in the morning, if I can. Peace. Also, for this what if, should I get Sasuke to leave the village or not? That's what I'm thinking. I'm asking. Should Sasuke join Orochimaru? Tell me down in the comments if he should or not. Peace now, I'm going.